What a freaking Monday, everybody, as Bitcoin pumps, as Ethereum puts in this monster daily candle. We're at 21% for the day. Guys, we got a lot to go over. Ethereum, I guess, had something come out about their ETF. This thing's pumping. Bitcoin's pumping. But guess what? We saw this move coming before it all happened. We're going to go over where I think price is headed, what this wave structure is looking like. Are there going to be possible entry points coming in? You're going to want to watch this video all the way through. We're going to hit Ethereum. We're going to hit Bitcoin hard today, guys. Stick around. If you're new to the channel, we use Elliott wave theory to come up with these high probability trades. There's a free Discord linked in the description below. If you get something out of this video, man, pump the like button up. Hit the like button for me. Subscribe to the channel. And I gotta hear what you guys think. Leave a comment below if you think all-time high is going to get broken on Bitcoin here, or if this is just a tease and we're going to come up, test the highs, and then dump from here. What do you think? Is all-time high going to get broken or not? All right, without further ado, let's get right into this. Man, what a Monday indeed. This thing is juicing right now. If you're in the Discord, guys, I did post an alert yesterday, 4:30, about a long entry. Here's the alert. We saw extreme hidden bullish divergence on the hourly. On the 4-hour RSI, the trend line was holding. I said it was a good long opportunity. This is what the trade looked like at the time. As you can see, that was, here we'll go on the 4-hour. Right here in this general area was where the trade was, and this is how it played out beautifully. And this thing is just pumping and pumping. Man. So we're going to look at Bitcoin real quick. I'm going to show you a point where there may be a rejection. If we're not going to break all-time high, this is going to be the area where it will reject. And then we're going to go over if all-time high is broken. We're also going to look at Ethereum. I want to show you Ethereum long-term as to what's playing out here. Man, Ethereum looks good. Okay. All right, can we bust through right now? Let's do this on this video. Come on. So what I'm looking at for Bitcoin, if you've been watching this channel, if you've watched my recent videos, I'm looking for this to be an ending 5-wave impulse to the upside to around 78K is my level that I'm looking at, and then we're dumping from there. So let's forget about that for a second. If Bitcoin has any chance of rejection in this area, for me, I'm going to look at this in Elliott wave terms, and stick with me if you're new to Elliott wave. This is our initial impulse down, 1, correction up, 2, and then we have a 1-2 possibly on our hands for a big time dump. Now, invalidation for this count is quite literally right here. Give you a little price tag on it, 72,800. If that level gets broken, this counts out of the question. And who cares? You're close enough to all-time high anyways. What's the difference? If I pull the fibs on this move, so you're looking at this being a 1-2 to our 3-wave for big time down. Can't break this level, and we're through the 1 fib already. So your next target zone is around 72,300, which is pretty dang close to that 72,800 mark. If I don't see a rejection at 72.3, if I don't see it hit that fib and then start to like give us some of this, if I don't see this action, if we slice right through here, I mean, it's off to the races for me. That's just where I stand. And she's pumping. So this is the 72,300 level where we're quickly approaching right now, is the last area of resistance for me until I'm saying, okay, this is not going to be an ABC wave, a corrective wave. We are going to be, this is a 1-2. This is all going to be an impulse. I'm looking for it to break, wave out into a wave 4. spike up one more time for wave 5. That's what I'd be looking for. And your next long entry would be on this wave 4 correction to catch one last leg up to 78K. That's what it's looking like for me. You know, people are asking me, can this shoot up towards 90K, 95K, 100K, 110K right here? You know, it can, guys. It can, but it's, in my opinion, not likely. We're on the daily. There's a little bit room to go on RSI. If we look at, you know, time frames like the 3-day, 4-day, we start to extend this out. Man, this trigger wave right here on our momentum oscillator was beautiful. Beautiful signal for more upside. And what we're looking to do here is just put in some type of divergence on RSI and momentum where it breaks the high, puts in a higher high, and then we will have the power and the force that we need. As we see money flows coming down, RSI is kind of at a down angle here. If we can put in some divergence on these bigger time frames and on the daily, man, you're going to have the power that you really need for a brutal move to the downside, which is what we're calling for. High to get taken, move to the downside. That's what we're looking for, guys. And if I just want to backtrack because I really want to drive this point home. What the signal was on this long from right here, the 4-hour trend line. 4-hour for me always makes beautiful trend lines, and in this case, that was your trend line right there. It was holding nicely. That was your signal. If you looked on the RSI for the hourly, there was hidden bullish divergence, and this was what my alert was about. Boom, 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 boom. So we made a lower low on RSI, higher low in price. You can even look back at this one right here. Price was way lower, and RSI made a lower low than that even. So the signals were there, guys. If you were in the premium Discord, you would have had the opportunity to hop into this trade. I don't make the trades for you guys. You guys are responsible for these trades. If you're curious about the premium Discord, this is my last plug, I promise. Join the free Discord linked in the description, and you will find how to get to my premium Discord through there. I'll see y'all in there. Now let's go to Ethereum. All right, Ethereum. What a freaking candle. Sheesh. What a candle. All right, what I'm going to do, bear with me. I'm going to take some profits on this trade right now. Hang on. Bear with me one moment. Okay. Profits taken. All right. So with Ethereum, what if we're looking zoomed out on the daily time frame? Let me get our indicators back up here. Daily is actually topping out, but, and I know this is crazy saying this, guys, with Bitcoin and how, you know, it's pretty close to all-time high. I'm saying it's going to break all-time high and then dump. But Ethereum, and what I've been calling for long-term, and then we'll go in smaller time frame, is a giant WXY right here that comes up and takes all-time high. I am looking for this wave that we're in to complete as an A, B, C. And I'm really thinking it's just going to tap the 786 somewhere in this range. Barely take out the high. I'm talking barely. Kind of be a truncated C wave. That's what's looking good to me. And as you can see, obviously, there's a lot of room in between here to run up. So with that being said, I know, you know, from here even, that would be another 34%. From the low, you're talking a 75% gain. It's just what I see in the charts for Ethereum. It doesn't look good to me as a finished wave. If you're going to count this 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, because this 4 wave, it went way too deep here for me. It came so close to coming into this 1 wave. It just doesn't look sexy enough for me. So I'm calling this an A, B into a C. And if we look on like the weekly, we got room to come up. We got plenty of room on momentum to come up. Money flows kind of peaking up. VWAP starting to cut into the upside. There's room to come up. Now, let's zoom in on this and let's do some counting. I'm looking at this as an ABC finished to the downside. And what does that leave us with? Let's go smaller. We're looking for 5 waves impulsively to the upside. I have our initial 1 wave put in here with, to me, it's some kind of a flat wave 2 right here. I have another 1, 2 put in. This is the third of the third. Obviously, this is the big one. I'm just doing this for right now until I can zoom out a little more. Stick with me, guys. Stick with me. Okay. So we're looking for 5 to finish up around 4,700. So 3 probably going to come something like this into 4, into 5, right? Actually, we'll make it go past all-time high like that. That's what we're looking at. And this looks to be our 3rd wave impulse, the big one that you want to be in. So let's zoom in and see if there's going to be any opportunities to catch this sucker to the upside. I also want to look at the ETH BTC chart because the ETH BTC chart looks unbelievable right now. So if you're thinking about longing this sucker, you have your initial 1, 2 put in. You have a 1, 2. You then have a 1, 2. This is your 3. You're going to look for some type of a retrace on this 3 wave. I don't know where it's going to finish. I don't know where it's going to finish on this 3 wave. But when it does, you're going to look for a retrace down to like the 382 is always a good spot. Recovering this because this massive fair value gap needs to get filled somewhere, some way. Sooner or later, it will get filled. So you're going to look for some type of a flag out to the 382, wherever this ends up, filling some of this fair value gap, and that will be your next long opportunity to at least go up for another wave. Who knows how high it will go. But I wouldn't touch this thing right now if you're not long already. Would not touch it. If you're looking short, I would really veer away from looking short. RSI is going to have to reset at some point here. That's what we're looking at. And then your next opportunity would be a long. All right. So trade careful, guys. If you're long on ETH, congratulations. If you're long on BTC, congratulations. Let's look at the ETH BTC chart and just take a look at how pretty this chart is. Look at that impulse. So this is the ETH price to BTC price. And on the daily, come on, open up for me. You can see that massive daily divergence was getting put in. And better yet, as bullish divergence on the daily, if you look in the weekly, there was weekly bullish divergence. Weekly, we're talking weekly bullish divergence, which is massive. And, the implications for a weekly bullish divergence like this playing out is a monster move to the upside, a freaking monster. I don't know if it's going to fully play out because that would mean an absolute crazy run to the upside. What I'm more apt to believe is going to happen is this is going to be a flat. This is going to come up like so. This is going to be your leading diagonal to the downside. RSI will reset on the weekly. And right here is where you'll start to get your dump on Ethereum. On the Ethereum price, the BTC price, I should say. So instead of it fully playing out with weekly divergence and seeing a monster move to the upside, I'm seeing a divergence fake out. I'm seeing this flat come up into these levels and then reject and come down. We'll see what happens, guys. The charts look freaking great right now for more upside. Leave a comment down below if you think all-time high is going to get broken on BTC right now, or if this is just a monster fake out. I need to know. Like the video if you got something out of this. I'll see you in the Discord, linked in the description below. Thank you everyone for watching. I love you. I'll see you in the next one.